I'm legally insane, and hidden behind these adult-sized diapers, I have with me some of the best party games ever made. I am the party game king. In fact, these games I brought to a game night party just the other night. I brought several more. I brought a whole list, but we didn't have time to play them all. So I specifically have narrowed out just the ones that we actually did play for this being episode 1 of Blow Your Balls Off Good Party Games. I put my money where my mouth is. I walk the walk. This is not just talk. I'm walking the walk. I play the games that I talk about as being the best party games ever made. I actually play them at parties. I'm not playing these games single player. I'm not at home playing Mario Party on single player. Who does that? In fact, why would you play any party game on single player? Who does that? If you're doing that, please stop. Please don't ever do that again. Please. And if you ever have the urge to actually play a single player party game all by yourself, just sell the game on eBay so that you no longer get tempted. Do not do that, please. That is an abomination. In fact, if I ran the country, I would lock you up in prison. 25 years. Solitary confinement. Yeah, I went to prison once too, you know. 6 years. Solitary confinement. Prison's no joke, buddy. You ever heard of Chocolate Thunder? Yeah, you don't want to meet Chocolate Thunder. That guy means business. East Coast prison. Maximum security. Let's just say I had a little run-in with Chocolate Thunder. My ass has never felt the same ever since. So let me tell you how to have the perfect game night. You gotta start with some warm-up games. Always save the best game for last. In fact, do it in order, ideally, being worst game, being the warm-up games, followed by the best games at the very end. Gradually get better and better. That's how you have a magical game night. And if somebody at the game night, some retard who doesn't know how to have a good game night, if he's like, no, let's start with that game. It's the best game. I want to play that one first. No, you tell that guy to either shut his mouth or you're going to shut it for him. Like, you got to go to extreme measures. And he'll shut up right away. He'll do it right away. You do what I just did, he'll keep his mouth shut the rest of the night. So once that's out of the way, and you let everyone know, hey, we're going to start with some warm-up games. And I'll tell you what, I've got a great warm-up game right here. One that I brought with me. This is a real-time warm-up game that you wouldn't otherwise expect. This is International Track and Field. And instantly, you're probably saying, well, that game sucks. If you're an untrained party game expert. My channel name used to be Party Game Network because I'm the party game king. So you're going to learn a thing or two. Take notes. Get your pen out. In fact, why don't you have your pen out? Why don't you have pen and paper in front of you? Right? Start taking notes when you watch my videos because I teach you things that you'll never learn anywhere else. The untrained eye looks at this and doesn't understand. That says Konami. Konami Track and Field game for the PlayStation 1. This ain't no shovelware title. Konami doesn't make shovelware. Okay, and I played this back in the day too. And this was a party game even back then. And that was before I even owned a multi-tap adapter. You can do multi-tap. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. 4-player multi-tap. Some of the games are 4-player simultaneous, some of them aren't. It doesn't matter. You just have a tournament, you play all of the events. And in some cases, you just keep playing the 100-meter dash or the swimming level. Because those are the funnest ones. You can play those hundreds of times. They're quick races. What are they, 10 seconds? In fact, if you get a world record like me, I'm popping out 5-second runs. I know the secret to beat anyone. I can get a world record every time. Now, I'll tell you the secret. Let me tell you the secret first of all. But before that, just know that this game is so easy that anybody can play it. That's why it's a great party game. And anybody can be good once you teach them the secret. That's the beauty of it, because otherwise it's, this guy's always winning. Joe Smith is so good, he always comes in first place. This isn't fair. Well, when everybody knows the same method to be really good, which is very simple, then anybody can get first place. That's the beauty of it. And there's timing involved for the other events. High jump, shot put, javelin, long jump. You need to timing is a very big thing. So anybody can win. And let me tell you a secret. I'll show you right now. I'll try to show you on camera. Don't do this the first match. I'm giving you a tip. Blow the hell out of everyone on the first match and then teach them afterwards. You can get a good laugh out of it that way. You're going to get a world record, 5 seconds. All these other chumps are going to be getting like 13-second 100-meter dash. But then you teach them how to win. So it's, you got to push the button simultaneously. It's a traditional game, pushing simultaneous. But you're not going to do it in the traditional methods, either this or this, depending on your personal preference. That's what the losers do. I'm a winner. I don't lose. So what you do is you get a shirt. Watch this. And you go, try it. Just try it. I'll try to get a closer up shot with the camera later, and I'll show you what exactly that looks like. But you put your shirt over your thumb, and you slide back and forth. And you can, do whatever buttons you want, square and X, triangle, circle, you can customize. Everybody can do it. And it's fun as hell. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and try it. And this is a warm-up game. This is just to get everyone in the competitive spirit. Having a good time. Relaxing. They're just getting warmed up. Next thing you do. And at this particular game night, I brought my PS1/PS2 and Nintendo Switch. Next thing, you bust out a good fighting game that anybody can play, and it's fun and funny. And once again, the untrained eye says, oh, celebrity deathmatch? That game sucks. Well, maybe you suck. Maybe the problem is you. I'm seeing a common denominator here. You suck. That's the denominator. Because this game does not suck. It's a party game. And you know why else everyone in all the reviews said that this game sucked? Because they were comparing it as a single-player game. This is not a single-player game. You play this two-player. Two-player. This game's fun as hell. And it's funny as hell. And there's tons of celebrities. What is there, like 27 celebrities? 15 or more celebrities, put it that way. Mr. T, Jerry Springer, Busta Rhymes, Anna Nicole Smith, NSYNC, Justin Timberlake, tons, and Ron Jeremy, tons and tons of celebrities. And some of them I don't remember who they are, because this is obviously made a long time ago. Marilyn Manson, Dennis Rodman, Tommy Lee Jones, Carrot Top, Carmen Electra. They've all got special moves. They've got funny moves. It's fun, stupid, and funny. Nobody cares if they lose. Nobody cares if you win. As a matter of fact, you're all losers for playing that game. But you're losers that are having fun. Everybody's having fun. You come to my house and play my games, you're going to be leaving having a good time, guaranteed. And when I come to your house and I bring my games with me, you're having a good time. Guaranteed every time. So once those games were over with, I busted out the hidden gems. Busted out some Crawl. Now, we played the Nintendo Switch downloaded edition because the Nintendo Switch doesn't have a physical version. But this game is so good that I bought the PS4 version a long time ago, and I don't own a PS4. But I wanted to own this game because this is a very special party game. And also, guess what? If I ever went to a friend's house that had a PS4, I could bring this over. Right? Do you remember back in the day, going to a friend's house, bringing a game or two? Hey, he's got an N64, you bring your GoldenEye, you bring your Mario Kart. He doesn't have Mario Kart, you bring yours. Well, not everybody has Crawl. I bring it over. We have a good time. 4-player Crawl. This game is one of the best party games for sure. Long story short, everyone, you are a hero going through a dungeon trying to get to the boss to kill the boss. Dungeon crawler. Action RPG. Classic. 2 buttons. Very simplistic. Purchasing upgrades, getting money and experience points. But all the other players are the enemies in the dungeon. And they're trying to kill you. And when they hit you, they also collect money and experience to upgrade their monsters. And when you die, whoever killed you gets to become the hero. So all of the monsters in the arena, the other 3 players, are constantly trying to kill the hero to become the hero. And that's how you will eventually win. And then the hero will eventually fight the boss. And that doesn't mean that you'll be able to beat the boss. You better have lots of upgrades on your hero. You better have collected a lot of money. You better make sure that you're strong enough. Because when you're fighting the boss, the other the other players are going to be the ghosts that possess various traps and monsters when you're fighting the boss, and they're also trying to kill you. So it's not like you fight the boss, the NPC boss, AI boss. You're still fighting the other players. They're trying to make you lose so that they can become the hero and fight the boss. Very, very fun game. Obviously, the more players, the better. But you can do this with 3 players. You don't necessarily need 4. Definitely don't do it with 2, though. These are party games. Not 2-player games. These are party games. Although technically you can do this 2-player as well. And Celebrity Deathmatch can also be 2-player. This is take turns, pass the controller, that type of party game. Warm-up game. This is not a warm-up game. You're getting into the good stuff. This is where the real party begins. So once you play 1 round of this game, because it does take a while to actually complete a round. I don't know how long. I'm going to guess 20 minutes. 15, 20 minutes at least. And then you move on to whatever the top dog game is, assuming it's approaching the end of the night. You bust out whatever's the highlight of the night is going to be. Every night's going to be different. This particular night, last night, was Towerfall. 6 players, Nintendo Switch. 6-player game. Simultaneous, non-stop, quick game, non-stop killing action. This is one of the best party games ever made. Limited run game. You can probably get it on eBay for not that much, maybe. The short gist of what you do is you're all pixelated little tiny characters. It's 1 screen, little platformer. You all have 3 arrows that you start with, and you're trying to kill the other players by shooting an arrow at them while simultaneously dodging the arrows. But when you shoot an arrow, that's gone. Your ammo's gone. You have to pick up the arrows to get more ammo. And you can pick up other players' arrows as well. It's also like Pac-Man, so you can fall down the bottom of the screen and come up the top. And if you land on somebody like Mario, you jump on their head, they can also die. You can also catch an arrow mid-air and fire it back. And to top it off, there's power-ups. And the power-ups are what is how things get real crazy. bomb, like one of your arrows can be a bomb arrow where it explodes. You can get a whole bunch of power-ups, shield upgrades, turn invisible, wings to fly, lots and lots of power-ups. It never ends. And like I said, fast-paced combat. You can choose how you want to play too. Do you want it to be the first to 10 kills wins? That's what we were playing. First to 10 kills wins. Meaning, if you can't just hide in the corner. It's not a last man standing event. I can't just hide in the corner and wait for everyone else to die. No, because you want kills. Forces you to get out of the corner. You want to kill people, and you want to make sure that they don't kill you. And you want to kill the other guys before somebody else kills them. But you can play however you want. You can play the last man standing method as well. This was a huge hit. And you might think, well, maybe that's going to be too difficult for like a non-gamer to pick up and play. But guys, there's 2 buttons. They trust me when I say they can still win. I'm not very good at this game, and I still won. And other times, I got like 2 kills and everyone else got 10. But like that one time, I got 10 kills. I was just slaughtering everyone. I came back from 2 kills. Everyone else needs 1 or 2 kills to win. I came back from 2. I was slaughtering everyone. They're not even getting kills because I was literally slaughtering everyone. Anybody can win, and the matches are fast. That's a formula for a good party game. There's a reason why this game came out on the Ouya originally and continues to be released today. Like this came out like a year ago maybe. Limited run games. I don't know. 1 or 2 years ago. I'd say 2 years ago. Let's just guesstimate 2022 this came out. I could be wrong. Might have been 2020, 2021. But still. To have this still being released today from its original release back in like what 2013, 2014 on the Ouya, it says it's still great. It has stood the test of time as an all-time classic. Trust me, pick it up today and you will guaranteed have a good time. And by the end of that night, by the end of the night of this game night, if you bring these games and you play these games, at least one person at that game night is going to have a strong desire, pick up a gun, and blow their own balls off. And they might do it right then and there. So be prepared for that too. They might do it right then and there, sitting in the chair, playing Towerfall. They might put down the controller, and they just might blow their own balls off right in front of you. So be prepared to clean that up, because there's going to be a mess. You might have to go and find one of the balls. Like, it might have gotten... it might still be intact, and it just went flying. You might have to go looking for it, because the surgeon is going to want that. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below. And I will continue the series. I'm planning to turn this into a party game series. Because I am the party game king, and I just had an epiphany earlier today, and I said, you know what? I'm the party game king. Why don't I make an episode right now talking about all these party games that only I seem to know about? Nobody else knows about track and field, and nobody else knows how fun Celebrity Deathmatch can be. And there's hundreds of other games, guys. Like, if you're sitting there going, well, I know better party games than those. Buddy, I'm just naming 4. Like, yeah, I'm going to have 100 more coming, okay? Relax. Calm your tits down. Put your bra back on. And sit down. Put your bra on. And just relax. And don't forget to subscribe. I've also got a Patreon that I've put up where I will be putting some exclusive content if you are interested.